Well, hello there to our Atlas, come on, to our way, way overdue house tour. He's gonna help. So I guess we'll start in the living room, family room. Italian layouts are a bit different to the ones in America, especially the things I'm used to, the way I grew up. But this is our living room. I mean, it's a great size for an older Italian house. But the favorite part of this room is this furnace. It takes oak wood, and it is the coziest thing ever. I mean, when it's raining outside, like last night, and the oak wood burning is just, I mean, it's perfect. And then here we have our bookshelf where we collect a bunch of our little knickknacks as we travel. I mean, living in Europe, we can literally hop on Ryanair. What is the one in America equivalent?
Spirit.
Yeah, like Spirit, but in Europe, I think we flew to London from Venice, and it was like 60 euro round trip, which is, I mean, why not travel? Also the views, I'll show you guys some views from our window. We wanted to be closer to the mountains this time around. Fun fact, closer to the mountains, they actually have scorpions in Europe. Especially in this part of Italy, there's scorpions. They're not like the dangerous ones, but they are scorpions, so I'm looking forward to that. For us, it's very important to have good entertainment. So Vernon wanted to get this TV. I'm not sure about the specs. I'm sure he can tell you. We got this with the house. I think it's from like 1970. It's very, very vintage. We also came here with 4 suitcases, so everything you see in this house, we literally bought within the last 3 months. It was a little overwhelming, but it was fun. Let's head on to the kitchen. Not spooky at all. I bought it off of this girl here on the market. It's apparently bamboo from France.
I think it could be haunted, but I'm not totally sure.
But this, I love this. So if you know us, you know we love Japan, and I loved this kitchen is what got me on the house, honestly. When I saw this kitchen in the pictures, I love to cook, we love to host, so I love this island. This is not a typical Italian kitchen at all, so don't get that idea. The lady that owns this house, she's like really into interior stuff, so she very modernized this house. It was built in 1966. So this is the fridge. Typical Italian style, very tiny, almost a non-existent freezer. Fun fact, I cannot fit a pizza in there. I mean, but why would you? You're in Italy. Like literally we live 4 minutes walking from this amazing pizza place. We also have the world's smallest oven. I think I can bake a pizza in there, but definitely no turkey, so Thanksgiving is not gonna happen. And then we have so much storage. I love also the ceilings here. They are so tall. Fun fact, Vernon also loves to bump his head on this pretty much every morning when we drink coffee. It's very hard for glass. Moving on, I do love the fact that we have a gas range, dishwasher, not typical for Italians. I have a love-hate relationship with the sink. It's a double sink, but it's awkwardly small and circular. But also, I love in Italy, you can wash and just kind of let your dishes, you don't have to display them like in the States, you know you have the rack on the side. Here, you don't have to worry about that. Here is my favorite piece because coffee is life. I love this. We just got it like, what, 2 weeks ago, and we've been obsessed. Haven't figured out the cappuccino setting, but it's a work in progress. Moving on, we have my little herbs, fruits and vegetables from our local farmers market every Thursday. And then of course, the very infamous Italian recycling. So you have everything from cardboard, plastic, metal, garbage, there's glass garbage, and there's also food waste. And it's a love-hate relationship. I love it because nothing ever smells and everything is always, reused properly. You also have to memorize the schedule because things get picked up on different days depending on the holidays. I'm not sure what to do with this. So we did we drink a lot of wine naturally in Italy. So I want to do like a mantle maybe, but we'll see. This was the biggest pain in the butt to hang up. Vernon and I were struggling because the walls here are concrete/brick, and good luck putting any type of hole in this wall. It's great for soundproofing or anything. To hang anything up, it's yeah. This table came with the house and the chairs too. Not a huge fan of red. You can see the lady that owned this house before seemed to really be into red, but it's nice, it's functional, it's pretty big. We could probably fit even like 3, 4, 5 extra chairs. And then we have another second door here, which we share the wall with our Italian neighbor. She doesn't know it yet, but I call her our Italian grandma. She speaks zero English. Google Translate to the rescue, but you'd be amazed at how, you know, a little Google Translate and some wine will get you a long ways. Here we have my monstera that I finally got. Oh, there's a baby leaf coming through actually. Oh, I digress. You'll see a lot of plants. I get them when Vernon's not home. So he just comes home and there's just more plants. Let's head upstairs. Here we have a ton more storage. That's another thing I love about this house, is so much storage. We don't even have that much stuff, but we have the storage. So the stairs, the lady really put in a lot of money. Everything here is marble or granite, which I mean, it's not too far. There's like a quarry 3 hours away from here, but also there's no railing. So I mean, aesthetics, right? We have a lot of natural light in this house, which is also kind of rare for Italian houses. They just love tiny windows with shutters. So this is a love-hate relationship. So technically this goes up even higher if you want to go to the bedrooms or if you want to go to the bathroom. So let's head to the bathroom. So this is one of the 2 bathrooms in the house. For the 2 of us, I mean, there's again, plenty of storage. There's a giant vanity, bidet, wish we had these in America. Window, and then again, I love this. I didn't realize this was storage, but I know all my excessive skincare. You can never have enough skincare. Our perfume collection, and please do not get a black shower. This is the biggest pain in the butt to clean. Soaps come every single time, every single day. Let's head on to the rest of the house. I love the storage, shoes, and believe it or not, these are all mine. These are all wardrobes. As you can tell, I'm ready for the summer. So we have 3 sets of these. And then let's go where Vernon is. That is our bedroom. Everything's either from Amazon, thrift stores, or IKEA, naturally. Again, the pattern of the red shelves and the red continues through the house. And of course, I love this wardrobe. It's just, I love it. Italians do love to shop and they are very fashion forward. So when you do come here, you will be judged, so dress appropriate. And then Vernon got for Atlas stairs because, you know, corgis have 5-inch legs. Views of the mountains. We also live, there's a soccer field nearby, so we get to watch free soccer games pretty much every night and get the occasional soccer ball into our yard.
And we get to watch those games whether we like it or not, because they don't stop when it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah, soccer is football, yeah. That might be a debate when you talk to Italians what they call it. You would think with 2 photographers in the house we'd have more pictures, but we tend to have more pictures of other people than ourselves. So let's head to the next room. So this room is still pretty much empty. It's our office / it's gonna be a guest room. We're gonna get one of those like nice sofas that open into a bed. If our friends decide to visit this time around when we're in Italy, we shall see. So we have our little workout station here. These things are not lights, they're soundproofing. So whenever we do like voiceovers or any audios, that's Vernon's field, audio stuff, there's no echo. We're waiting for the other desk because it was back ordered. So this is Vernon's desk, our little setup. The other desk will go here. A little charging station, our gear. We're still waiting, I think, for some stuff to come. So let's head on to the technically 3rd bedroom, but it's very awkward, so we just gave it to the cat. We adopted a cat 2 weeks ago from the local shelter and decided to give it to him. Because you know, when in Italy, your pets have their own room. And this is Luca. But I call this the weird awkward room because this came with the blue room. It came with like a small, twin bed, and some, again, more storage, which is pretty much all empty. It has nice view. These open up, this is really nice during sunset when it's not cloudy. But it's very tiny, you can't really put any furniture on, not much else here, so this is kind of, I call it the pets room. He gets a workout with these stairs, and so do I. I think my average flights climbed is about 22 to 25 a day without even trying. And that's not including laundry, which is in the taverna, which the basement, and let's go check that out now. So now we're gonna head down to the basement. There's gonna be more awkward floor layouts. Again, no railing, so hopefully you have good balance. Hopefully you haven't had too much wine. So now we're at, I guess, -0.5 level. We have this room, which I'm not sure what it is. I use it, we don't come here. I think this is the first time this week I've been here for tools. We don't have any tools yet. But in here we have the garage, which we can't fit our car because we decided to go with an American-sized car and it doesn't fit into an Italian-sized garage. Empty, with some boxes that we need to throw away and recycle. And there's a sink for when we hopefully have barbecues soon, when the weather, and we get some patio furniture. So now let's head down to the full basement. So this is the taverna. So this is common in Italian houses to have. So let me turn on some lights. So this, I love this. This is a wine rack / alcohol rack that we're working and filling up. So here when you come visit, you can go to the vineyards and just buy boxes of wine. Literally boxes that you can buy. It's much cheaper than going to the store. So once we start doing more road trips, after we settle in more, we can fill this up. I love this space. Maybe we'll get a TV here, have some friends over. Look at this table. I think you can probably fit 20 people here. Get some more chairs here. I love it. I mean, also all this came with the house. We did not buy this giant table. And also cushions. Then we also have this little bar area, wet bar, I think they call it. So we have a sink. We can have a gas setup here, so you can technically cook here also. More storage, booze. So you pretty much have to have limoncello at your house in Italy. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure they're gonna deport you. Also, this is Vernon's favorite. And then we're gonna head to more storage, which, I mean, it's nothing fancy, just a big room. And this is all we came to Italy with, by the way. This is it. So pretty much the essentials, and everything else we just kind of filled in along the way. And then we have one more room, which is the laundry / second bathroom, which is nice if you're down here. So we have no dryer because there's no space for a dryer. So everything gets dried by Mother Nature here. The second bathroom. And then this is the boiler. Atlas, don't go in there. There's spiders. And it's also another room. And that's where we also hang our clothes. Oh, also another thing I love about Europe that they have pretty much everywhere. So this works double as a towel warmer and also it heats the room, which is great. Wish we had these. These are like so expensive in America. Let's go see the outside. So when you come into the house, I love this giant awning. What is this called?
Yeah, this is definitely an awning. It's like not an awning like you'd see in the US that's made out of like fabric or something. It's kind of just like a porch roof.
Yeah, it's really nice. We have our hopefully when it gets warmer, have coffee and breakfast here and enjoy the mountains. Especially, so sunrise east is over there and the sunrise is here. Sunrise in Italy just hits differently. But let's go see the backyard. Finally have an olive tree. I feel very Italian having this in our yard. I have no idea what we're gonna do with the olives. So I think this is, 30 years for the olive tree to produce something. So, and they had some last year. I saw like the little dying ones, but let's keep going. And then the flowers, this is how you know spring is here. I love it. I didn't even plant those yet. There's gonna be more flowers. We have this weird under the staircase, like storage, which Atlas just likes to hide from the rain when he pees. Oh, of course, the soccer balls from our neighbors. This is the garage that we pretty much just use as storage. Oh, this is the Starlink we had to get because there was no internet at this house. I think we were what were the speeds, Vern, we were getting?
If we would have used the regular TIM internet, probably about 5 megabits per second.
So,
and with this, we're getting about 250, so.
I mean, on a good day, up to 300, 320.
So that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, right. And plus there's a headquarters in Milan, which is nice. He came here in 2 days. So this is the wooden pallet. For the oak wood, we burn. Furnace, they call it Stubit. I can't pronounce it. It's like German, Italian merge. So yeah, this is, we had 2. The other one we're gonna be burning in a fire pit once that gets here. The yard is a good size. I'm not sure how it will come through on camera. And then this is like a carport, but we're gonna turn it into like a little dining barbecue area. So we're gonna get some nice furniture here. We're working on setting up some solar lights. So that'll be really nice. This is our dead Christmas tree that I forgot to water for the longest time. And then here we have more storage, tiles for the roof, the shingles, and that's the awkward room window. And this is where you can also hang your clothes, which is nice because it's private. I think that's about it.
Yeah, I think we covered everything. The house is a lot bigger when you're living in it, and you.
Yeah. There's also geese next door. It's interesting, in Italy, there's no like fine lines between residential or farmland or anything, so you can literally live in the middle of like farms and have like a Rolls Royce. It's very common here. Literally, 2 houses over, they have a Bentley and a Maserati. So it's an interesting way they live in Italy. It's like there's no fine lines between neighborhoods like we have in America. So yeah, you'll hear geese or chickens in the morning. So the house is about, I think, 2,000 square feet. So it's a good size for just 2 people and 2 pets. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the house tour. I know it's long overdue. We're still working on furnishing it, and hopefully you stick around for our other adventures here in Italy.